I just realized during my pre-trip inspection of my car for this road trip coming up, I don't have a toolkit in there. Well, let's fix that. I'm gonna show you how to put together a quick and easy toolkit without spending much money. This is the Harbor Freight toolkit, it's a 130 piece toolkit that's fairly cheap. I don't even remember how much I spent for it. This is just something I had laying on my shelf here. It hasn't been used. And some Harbor Freight metric wrenches. Why Harbor Freight? You can get, decent tools for a pretty decent price. And I always try to look for sales when I'm there. I do have a little app that reminds me about sales. All right, we'll open up this kit and see what we got in here. Why I don't want to just stick this whole kit in there is because, like I said, it is, metric and standard, and most modern cars are plain just metric. So I don't want to put all this extra tools in there for all the weight, and this box is really big. So I've got the little tool bag here. I'm going to condense everything down in the tool bag and put it there. And what I'm going to do, these bags, I'm going to organize the tool into bags and put it into the tool bag. And what that does for you is while you're on the side of the road, instead of sitting there trying to dig through the bag for your individual tool, trying to find it, wasting time or spilling it out on the ground, you can just reach in there. It's like, oh, I need my sockets. Grab out your socket bag, look through the side of it. There we go. There's my socket. That's what I need. And you can easily find it. And like I said, helps reduce maybe a little bit of spillage on the side of the road. There's other organizations you can probably get. You could get little clips and stuff, but I'm just trying to make everything as compact as I can and keep it soft so I can stuff this in anywhere in my car and not have a hard box or, pretty much just hide it. I'm gonna put it in my car, in the area, in the trunk, around the spare tire, and just kind of stuff it in there. So when I have a problem, I can just pull it out. So without further ado, we'll just start digging in here. And we're gonna just take out all the metric stuff, like all the metric sockets. Rest of it. And grab a bag. Just simply stick it in here. There's 12, 13, little adapter, take it in 4 sizes, all standards. 4mm, 4.5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the 10, it always loses the 10, And there we go on that. All right. I'll probably just go and put the extensions in here. What? There we go. You got the socket sets, everything that you need. It's like, oh, I need my sockets, everything. You just pull it right on out. And that goes in the bag. All right, hammer. I know it's a silly little claw hammer, but you never know what you need to whammer on something, and a hammer always is a little motivator. It's small, compact, get you out of a little problem there. All right, going over here. These are that's all the standard tools. So let's grab the metrics here. Stick those in a bag. Throw them in the tool bag. All right, keeping kind of like items together, let's grab all the pliers here. I think let's go in a bag here. Easy. I know these are like wires, they're like some zip ties or maybe, and throw those in the bag. Yep. Stick those in the bag. All right, and let's keep all the screwdriver material together. These may end up poking through the bag, but you're not gonna use this stuff much. That might be too long. I might have to go to a bigger bag. I have gallon size here also. That's it, like so. And you could even reduce this down. You could get a a screwdriver that has multiple bits in it that you can switch out and use one of those. But like I said, I already had this around, gathered around, so I'll just use this. All right. Actually, I'm gonna put this in with the wrenches. These little wrenches, because the little crescent wrench is a metric tool. Fits all the metric stuff when you don't have any metric. All these little miscellaneous bits here, they're gonna get their own little bag. And like I said, about your screwdriver, with the the bits here, there was a little screwdriver in here that you can set these bits. I could just do this instead of having all the other ones, but I like having multiple screwdrivers. Never know when you got to pry on something, going to bend a screwdriver. Break a bit. So we'll start another one, throwing all these little bitty screwdrivers in here. And this is stuff you'll lose. And we'll take how many inches, these are mesh ones. More bits. I don't think I need nails. And you know what? What is this? This little 10-foot tape. You never know when you need a tape measure. You may have to measure something before you go buy a part or something. So we'll throw that in there. It doesn't take up much room. All right, and then I'll just what are you gonna put in there? One might be too big. I think I'm gonna go a little bit larger size here. These better quality tools. All right. Now this is not an all-inclusive toolkit. These are just things maybe you can do a minor repair on the side of the road. If I was going in one of the trucks, my trucks are basically set up where I can do everything short of pulling an engine. In fact, one of my trucks, I have a winch on it that throw it over top of a tree or something. Maybe I could pull an engine, I don't know. But that's pretty basic on that. And I'm going to put probably some other couple of little things. Let me go grab those. All right, a couple quick other few items I recommend for being in your toolkit. Zip ties, never know what you need to tie up out of the way. A flashlight, I use a headlamp just because that way I can free up my hands and be able to get in things. You can also, set it on the ground if you need to and kind of angle it in there, but if it's on your head. And spare batteries that fit the flashlight. Always make sure it works. It does work, and I got spare batteries. Set of gloves. Never know when you're going to be working with something hot, and that way you can grab it and not burn your hands. I also take, you can get these at Harbor Freight too. I think these are a 9 mil or 7 mil thickness rubber gloves. I use these because that way you kind of keep your hands clean, so when you get back in your car, you're not all nasty, and if you got a nice car, you don't mess it up. And some duct tape. This is Gorilla Tape. I like Gorilla Tape out of most everything I ever use because it's got a real good adhesion. As you can see, this roll is kind of beat up, but that's all right. It kind of squish it into a bag or whatever you need. And either and or both, you need some jumper cables and either one of those backup battery starter kits that you can hook up to your battery and start and jump yourself off. There's a jumper kit. That's what I'm thinking of. And that's about it. All right, I wanted to show you the comparison that this is what your tool bag would look like if you had to lay everything out on the side of the road to look for something, or you spilled it, compared to what it would look like this. What do you keep in your car toolkit? Let me know in the comments, and if this hack helps, please don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. Thank you very much.